Hi everybody, friend Cassady with Cassady Online LLC. It's Monday the 6th of July, after the 4th of July weekend. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody was safe. Um, I'm an affiliate marketer. Right now, I develop Frasadies.com, CastnerHosting.com, and like I said, I'm an affiliate with World Profit with Karatbars International and with Udemy.com, a solo ad vendor, each of which are good companies, honest companies that I believe um, you can work with in an honest way, communicate with effectively, and therefore establish a relationship with. That is very important for people coming into the industry, as well as people who have been in the industry for quite some time. Um, it's something really to keep in mind. It's probably the most important thing for IMers, for small business owners to keep in mind. Um, Unless you can venture out on your own, which I have done somewhat with Frasadies.com and CastNetHosting.com. But it is quite a bit easier working with an established platform. And World Profit, since they are a 26-year-old platform, they have got tools that most marketers um, could not invent or could not put together very well at all in comparison to what World Profit has done. Obviously, in a 26-year period, you're going to get some pretty effective uh, IM tools to work with. Um, and Karatbars International, another company that is across the pond in Stuttgart, Germany, and Karatbars, their two product offerings are grams of gold, and then they vary the weight on the grams of gold. It could be you could purchase like a 3 gram card of gold. And cryptocurrency, it's called KCB cryptocurrency, and it is backed by gold. So the value is there, and it is kind of stand behind the cryptocurrency. That is what I feel has KCB cryptocurrency ahead of the race a bit, is because of the fact that it is backed by gold. Udemy solo ads, I've been with about 4 years, and I've never, I don't want to say never, been disappointed on a solo ad run, but generally, 80% of the time, I actually do very well on the runs um, that I buy on Udemy from a solo ad vendor. Um, Most of the vendors have been online for quite some time. They know what they're doing. For example, if you have an LP that is not mobile friendly, you'll get the URL back, and they will tell you to send a mobile friendly um, URL. Um, you can use your own creatives on um, Udemy, or most of the vendors will actually um, give you a creative or write you a creative for their list, one that works for their list in the home based business niche, the MMO niche. Um, do it any way you wish, but um, really the results are there. They are there, and so that is why I promote Udemy. You can come in as a free member. You can come in as a pro member with significant add-ons to your membership. But be sure to sign up below the video. Actually, this is an introduction video today. I'm going to install a article on IBO Toolbox, which I have been doing as of late. And I think you will get some information from the article. It's called Utilize Safelists as a Marketing Tool. And uh, I basically talk about Safelists and compare Safelists with developing an email list. You can actually develop an email list from a Safelist. But a lot of the newbies coming into the industry utilize Safelists to develop a list, or if they're in an MLM, like I'm in an MLM with World Profit and Karatbars, bringing in people behind you, you can utilize Safelist for that. Um, the downfall, of course, is that the open rate and the click-through rate is well below what you get on a normal email list, or even on a solo ad email. A solo ad email can be very high, as I just explained to you, between 10 and 50% with Udemy. So, a few interesting concepts in the article. I do um, give you some tools to utilize to filter out spam words if you're doing emailing. And emailing, of course, remains a significant tool for internet marketing. I did give some online tools, the URLs to the online tools for checking your header, for example, for spam, for writing a header, uh, um, also for checking the body of the email for spam. So you want to make sure that that gets out and gets delivered. And I did emphasize in the article that you really need Gmail um, if you're going to do any kind of significant email marketing as a IM marketer. You're going to need a Gmail account. If you utilize Safelists, you're going to need two Gmail accounts. One for your principal email address, and the other one for um, exchanging emails with other people within the niche. So a few concepts I discussed in there. I also talked um, a little bit about hackers and malware and ransomware. What happened to me several years ago? Um, I I opened an email that was a compelling subject. I forget what it was, congratulating me or um, I mean, they'll use any kind of way possible to get you to open an email. The hackers will, and um, I'm watching on my desktop. All of a sudden, my files on my desktop are going white, and I'm going, "What in the world?" And then it occurred to me fairly quickly that I was being hacked with ransomware, and I went into Windows 10, and Windows 10 found it fairly quickly. I was able to delete it. So they probably got about 2 or 3% of my files, enough to raise havoc, that's for sure, with my online business. So, just a heads up, and I did talk about that briefly in the article that I wrote that I will put on IBO Toolbox, so you, uh, the IBO Toolbox people that I know virtually, um, can take a look at that. And people, I will um, leave a URL for the article on YouTube and in my social media so that other people can find that article. I think you'll find that of interest. So, with that introduction and that information, Fran Cassady with Cassady Online LLC, signing off for now. Take good care.